This is my Monday video. So today is November 20th, 2023. I am going to start doing weekly channels from the collective. So I am going to be channeling from a Galactic Federation, any messages that they have for our collective consciousness. I'm also going to be posting that with a drawing that I have downloaded and frequency meditation. And these are all for healing sake. So even the messages are really for the collective healing and for us to really stay connected to each other. So all of this is done in a positive and with energy that is protective and the best for those who are listening. So I hope that it sits with you, and if it doesn't, there are so many voices out there, so you'll find the one that fits for you. So if these messages do sit well with you and you feel something from them, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also to give me a follow. So here we go. Okay, so like I said, it's a Monday, November 20th, 2023. And I'm just going to call in the energy and allow the space to settle for them to be heard. So on this date, this is really just a call to be connected and to remember where your center is and to remember where your ground is. Without having this grounded, connected energy, the energy from the universe and from the galactics, or even from your own soul and your own spirit, can't enter into your space. And it is really about healing the physical and emotional human bodies so that they may become channels for healing energy that is needed for the planet, for your planet, for this planet Earth. And so if each of us saw our own energy forms in these human bodies as antennas to connect to each other, but also to download and bring in the healing energy from the universe, we could begin to channel that through us and into the earth. Sort of the way that I'm seeing it, that they're sort of showing it to me, is a one of those connective rods that they use sometimes to channel down my goodness. Sometimes the energy comes in and it's hard to find the verbal words, but lightning. My goodness. Okay, so if you think about lightning rods and energy and the lightning hitting the rod and then channeling it down into the earth and it gets grounded, they're showing it to me as if you could find a place to ground your physical and emotional body on earth, then as the energy comes in and is downloaded down through your body, it doesn't get to a place where it's grounded and stops in earth. It actually goes down into earth to channel out for healing. So they need us to be these grounded vessels for the energy that comes in. And it's not just about you, although you will feel connected and you will in itself be moving towards a place of healing yourself. It's really because we need to heal the earth right now. And so the messages coming through are about how to be grounded and be connected to each other and the earth. So the planet right now is sort of in this upheaval of volcanoes. Both they're showing me as on a earthy level, but also it erupts within each of us, and we can see that on a planet on a mass scale. And this isn't to go into any kind of like spiritual escapism, but really just to bring it down to the practical of the things that we already know, right? We already kind of know this, but they're repeating it as, when we see these things, we have to really stop for a moment and feel into ourselves and see if we can get grounded. And so sometimes that might be that we turn off other people's voices and we just take the time in the moment. But the information for today is really important, that you do that for yourself, but you also then stay connected to the earth. They're not mentioning right now the need to reach out and to do and to be connected to others, because that happens if we're connected to the earth. So if we can be connected to ourselves and then sort of channel the energy into the earth, then it spreads out so that the collective energies, we do start to connect to each other. At this point, they're saying that we can't really talk to each other, so our verbal language skills, they're not really working anymore. It's a lot of noise and chaos that's being pushed out into the universe, and that for a while we have to get quiet, and we have to be more internal and more allowing the voices of our own head, and the voices that are our guides and our oversoul and our, the galactic forces that we align to know that those are helping to heal. And it's not so much voices that we're going to hear, it's through the energy, it's through more of a sound frequency and less of a verbal understanding, that we're trying too hard to use our own voices in a way that's not being heard. And so there needs to be this slowing down of listening, and still obviously using our voices, but with a different intention to them. And first we need to allow ourselves to reground so that we can start to find what's important, both on this planet and to ourselves. An inner knowing, a deeper history, a remembering that we're all being allowed now to be awakened, and to remember. But because we've been so lost in our seeking and our neediness, we haven't allowed ourselves the space to just remember. And what is being remembered isn't necessarily going to give us all the material things that we need or want in this lifetime, because it's never, and it never was about that it's really about connecting in deeper, connecting to ourselves and our planet, and to remembering that each of us is more important than the material items that we seek. That your human experience, being able to connect deeper to yourself, to the earth, and to others, is more important than the material items that you seek, that you think are going to bring you the happiness. And these are not messages that are new, but they're needed to be remembered. And so for today, they ask that you find ways to connect yourself to the earth, whether that be for sitting outside and feeling the wind or the sun on your face, going for a walk and feeling the earth beneath you, hearing the water as it laps through the waves, or seeing the animals as they refuel our planet naturally just by being. They're asking you just to be, and to be in connection to the earth today, so that you may start to be in connection to yourself. And so it's a simple message, but it may be challenging for some of you to practice. And so it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be long. It just has to be. And so that is the message for you for today. I hope you find that well. And I'm thanking them for that message for today. So stay tuned. I will try to give these updates every Monday with whatever they need to say. And I will be also posting the artwork with frequency meditation that they are going to suggest. So enjoy the rest of your week.